See, we got notes here because not everyone can remember everything. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with writing things down so you don't forget. Hey guys, welcome back to Grass Life. My name is Yas and I'm going to be your Grass Life guru. So we are back in the forest of learning to expand our knowledge about a lot of different things. Today we will be learning about something that's always been sweeping the nation. It's always been a topic of discussion, especially with females and the entertainment industry, and I think that it's something that we should address and really kind of uncover the truth about. This topic is super important to me because I've always had so many people being like, hey, I want to lose weight, or hey, I don't feel so great, I need to make a different lifestyle / diet change to help me feel better or help me fit into my jeans. So let's discuss why diets don't actually work. The biggest underlying reason as to why diets don't actually work is because they are a temporary change to your eating habits and your exercising habits. So if it's going to be a temporary change, as soon as you go back to your old ways, the old eating habits, the old sitting on the couch watching TV, not going outside and getting that cardio or lifting weights or anything, your weight is going to go back to that. So it's actually a phenomenon that people refer to as the set weight. But that's just the set weight that your body is going to stay at. It might fluctuate a little bit, 5 pounds a little bit heavier one day, 5 pounds lighter the next day, but generally it stays about at the same number because that's how your body homeostasis, can you use that as a verb? That's how your body kind of stays put with that particular eating habit as well as exercise habit that you have in place. So to really make a big noticeable difference or a big noticeable change, you have to make a permanent lifestyle change, not temporary. So all of these like low carb diets, Atkins diets, Jenny Craig eating only like certain foods, yeah, you might lose all of this weight all at once, but you're gonna gain it back if you go back to eating cake and ice cream out of the tub. Like, girl, are you serious? Another reason why diets don't really work is because some of them are so unrealistic. Like, I've had people say that they're on a diet and they can only eat like a teaspoon, it's like this big, of grains, bread, rice, cereal. Like, what do you mean a teaspoon? People also say that carbs are bad for you. Carbs make you fat. People try to stay away from pasta. Excuse me, but pasta is one of the most delicious foods in this world. If you can resist that, then girl, more power to you. But if you get a whole grain pasta, there's nothing wrong with that. So we're actually going to discuss the hierarchy of molecules that your body will start ripping apart for energy and how that kind of ties into a diet. Number one, your body is going to start burning up any carbohydrates in your body to make energy for your brain, your muscles to move around, and all of the normal functions that are happening in your body called the basal metabolic rate. So this is important because in Atkins diets, no carb diets, low carb diets, this is the basis for that diet. Everyone thinks that if you don't eat any carbs, then your body's gonna go straight to the fat stores. But this is extremely dangerous because your body can actually go into ketosis, which is a whole nother problem in itself. And it's very, very dangerous because your body can actually shut down. Moral of the story, keep eating carbs, don't worry about it. Just make sure the foods that you're eating are unprocessed for the most part. Try to eat more whole foods and incorporate less refined sugars and fatty foods. Number two, after your body's used up all of the carbohydrates, it's gonna start attacking the fat stores. Now the fat stores are where your body puts energy molecules away for the winter, kind of like hibernation for the bears. So it just packs it away for that rainy day where you don't have any carbs. Let's say you skipped lunch and you're still really, really hungry. Your body has a store of energy that it can kind of dig into and keep yourself running and keep your body alive until you get more food into your body. And then once all of the fat stores are gone, so if you have 0% body fat, your body will start breaking down proteins. That's right. So it's going to start breaking down the proteins in your cell membranes as well as your muscles. Your body's trying to pull apart those molecules to have enough energy to keep itself alive. But in that case, it's actually ripping itself apart. So that's not really doing anybody any good. The underlying story here is that you should keep eating. Another point about this whole no carb diet thing, There are carbs in pretty much everything. I don't know anything other than water that doesn't have carbs in it. So let's take a more realistic approach to this theory that carbohydrates are the first thing that your body starts to consume, and then you need to start digging into those fat stores. This is where weight loss happens. The best option for this is to actually make sure that you're eating healthy foods, a nice balanced diet of all the different fruits, vegetables. A wise man once said, a variety of foods, a variety of colors, that's all you really need in this world to keep a healthy, happy body. We need to start moving. We need to start getting some exercise in there. And exercise starts burning away those energy stores, which is what you're essentially trying to do. Yeah, it's kind of like putting fuel into your car. If you put clean stuff into your car, it's gonna burn more efficiently and cleaner. If you put in the really cheap processed stuff with all those additives, then it's gonna burn more roughly and have gunk build up in the passageways. I don't know what they're called in cars, but they're called your arteries and veins in your body. The perfect diet here is one that includes a positive lifestyle change. This could be like incorporating exercise into your weekly routine, or this could be just incorporating more clean, lean vegetables, beans, more fiber in your diet because it helps keep you regular and cleans out your tube system, your colon. Growing up, I've always been super self-conscious because people have always been classified into two categories. You have your skinny people and your fat people. Now I've discovered that those two categories don't actually exist. It's just all in your mind. There's healthy individuals and unhealthy individuals. So you want to make sure that you're in the healthy category by keeping active and moving your body and eating healthy and drinking lots of water. We all come in different shapes and sizes, and it doesn't matter what size our pants are as long as they fit our booty and like give us that nice like luscious booty. Nobody cares. Take notice of how you feel after you eat certain foods. Do you feel crummy? Do you feel down? Do you feel really like lethargic after you eat that McDonald's or that pie or that pot roast? Maybe make a food journal. I know this is something that some people do, but if you write down or actually like mentally become aware of how you feel after you eat certain foods, to be like, hey, that's how I felt after I ate that Big Mac. I don't want to feel that way again, so let's pick something else. You can eventually start evolving your diet and evolving your choices on what food that you put into your body based on how you feel, and ultimately that's going to guide you to better decisions and healthier foods on your plate, because spoiler alert, healthier foods make you feel better as opposed to the processed, heavy in fat, heavy in sugar foods. Another thing to keep in mind is that don't get too bogged down in the details. I know there's a lot of people who just obsess over what they eat and what they should be eating as opposed to what they shouldn't be eating, and they get really upset and mad at themselves if they accidentally eat the wrong thing. And you know, mistakes happen. I mean, look at this lipstick. I picked the wrong color and it looks like I have no lips, but you know, you just move on with your day. There's always a new day tomorrow. You can pick another lipstick or you can pick another meal choice tomorrow. Don't worry about it. So hopefully that's helped you guys make a little bit more informed decisions based on diet and exercise. Let's keep meat off of our plates, ladies and gentlemen, because yes, vegan diets are the best diets to feel great. Alright, you guys have probably had enough weirdo yas for one day, so I'm gonna let you go, but don't forget to keep on shining and just being you. Mwah. Peace out, hippies.